Welcome back, sisters and brothers, to Face Your Fears, Claim Your Destiny Soul Therapy. My name is Sarah, and I will be your host. How is everybody doing this afternoon, this evening? I'm not sure what time it is where you're at. I'm not sure how many of these videos you've watched, but let me tell you, they do get you more pumped up. However, I think I need your guys' help. I don't know if this is a character flaw of mine or if anybody else can relate to this. And if you can, please leave a comment or just help me out here. I don't know if it's because I was raised by parents that really controlling. So you weren't late for anything and you always had to have a plan and you always had to, I don't know. It's just how I was raised. So, are you somebody like me that always needs to have a plan and you're always on time and you're kind of like, you don't like waiting around for people. And when you do wait around for people, you get frustrated, but they're really good people. And do you have somebody in your life that you just care so tremendously about? Like they're gold. They're such golden people, but like they never really have a plan, and then you're like the structured person that is like always waiting and wondering what their plan is. And I don't know, I don't know. Is this a problem with me? That's all I want to know. Leave a comment. How do I fix this about me? Is this a character flaw? How do I just learn to not be such a planner, scheduler type person? Is that what the world has done to us? Because I was always really free. And I think when, I got into management of kitchens and I was starting to think about, I think what it was is doing Eye of the Tiger. I did that video. I think that was the last video I just did, actually. Let's see. Eye of the Tiger. Well, I did that one, and I think something happened. See, music changes our attitude. Like, I was feeling really, really lifted when I did that one. And then I sat here for a few hours, and I started thinking about when I was running kitchens, and because that song triggered off, like, kitchens. And then all of a sudden I went into this mode of feeling exhausted because of that stress and all that work. And then my brain went back into like scheduling and breaks and that everything was so structured and scheduled and exhausted me. And I remember thinking, I just need a break. And now, I had a work-related injury. I had 30 pounds fall on my head. I can't work. My brain's herniated into my spinal column and I have several focal seizures per day. So I'm kind of like, all of a sudden I went from working 16-hour shifts with like 3 days off a month to sitting here going, what the heck? So how do we untrain our brain? Because I was trained that way, very much like the Daft Punk song. If you go back to my other video, I think that was video number five, I think. I covered Daft Punk, and that's exactly what it was about. Like, we're trained to be a certain way, right? So I'm feeling really exhausted, which is odd because I was feeling super lifted. And then after listening to Eye of the Tiger, I was lifted while doing the video. And then it drained me because I realized, like, that's all I know. That's the only life I know is how to be, like, on a planner, on a schedule, on a clock, on a calendar. And my life's not like that right now. And I'm having a lot of difficulty with that. And I think a lot of people through COVID have been having difficulty with that. But I'm realizing that that's a character flaw of mine. Like, I need to just realize that it's okay. It's all okay. So if anybody else is having a harder time transitioning from like a career life to like not a career life, please leave a comment. Because it's almost it's really I'm having a hard time adjusting. And I was okay until I actually heard that song, because that was my work anthem, and my brain just went back to work mode and exhaustion. And that's what I'm talking about with music. It can really play on our emotions. So then that led me into doing the next song I've chosen to do, which is I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty. Now, that's a fantastic song. Love the song. Let's talk about some interesting facts. Okay, regarding the making of I Won't Back Down, In the music video, Ringo Starr is on the drums with George Harrison and Jeff Lynne on the guitars. He actually played on the track and contributed backing vocals, but Ringo Starr had nothing to do with the song itself. Like he was, I don't even think he was really playing. It was fake. I think that's what it's saying. It said, a session musician named Phil Jones played drums on the Full Moon Fever album. So it was a different person that played the actual drums. I didn't know that either. Because Doug and I were just talking about like Tom Petty. He's like, I think we were watching that video. And he's like, yeah, look, Ringo Starr is even in here. And I was really impressed because there was George Harrison and Ringo Starr. And just now, doing my deep dive, I found out that Ringo Starr actually didn't play. It was a different season musician, a session musician named Phil Jones. That's who actually played, and that's the one who should be getting the credit. He should have been the one in the video. Anyway, I Won't Back Down was released in April of 1989. It was written by Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne, and produced by Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, and Mike Campbell. It hit number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the album rock charts or tracks charts for 5 weeks, which really paved the way for the album to hit multi-platinum status. Also, it hit number 16 in Australia as well as number 28 in the UK. Although it was released in April of 1989, it was actually recorded during 1987 to 1988. I found that interesting. Its genre it's classified as is Heartland Rock, and its recording label was by MCA. Tom Petty's recollection of the recording of this song to Mojo magazine went as follows. At the session, George Harrison sang and played the guitar. I had a terrible cold that day, and George went to the store and bought a ginger root, boiled it, and had me stick my head in the pot to get the ginger to steam to open my sinuses. And then I ran in and I did the take. Wow. To me, when he said that, I was like, wow, talk about facing adversity, like smack dab in the face, like pretty fantastic perseverance, Tommy. You think about that. So if you guys are congested, guess George Harrison, that's a cool little trick. He would put boiled ginger root, and then my dad used to do that with Vicks and stuff, but George Harrison would take ginger root, boil it, put it in a bowl basically, and you put a towel over your head and steam it into you. So that's what he did, and then he ran and did the take. That's pretty interesting, like that he was that sick. Because I always thought he sounded nasally, but I thought maybe that's due to substance use or something, but apparently, interesting. Anyway, he also told Mojo magazine that the one that most strangers come up and tell him, okay, this is what he said. The one that most strangers come up and tell me about is I Won't Back Down. So many people tell me it meant something in their lives. And in 2006, Tom Petty told Heart, that song frightened me when I wrote it. I didn't embrace it at all. It's so obvious. I thought it wasn't that good because it was so naked. So I had a lot of second thoughts about recording that song. But everyone around me liked the song and said it was really good. And it turns out everyone was right. More people connect to that song than anything I ever wrote. I've had so many people tell me that it helped them through this or it helped them through that. I'm still continually amazed about the power a little 3-minute song has. And that's what I keep pushing is the power of music. And like even coming from musicians saying like he didn't think much of it. And people have went up to him over and over and over again saying how relatable the song was. So 3 minutes, that is a 3-minute song, changed many lives. Like look at it. We have purpose, right? Maybe not necessarily change, but it definitely can, like people were able to connect with it, and that's therapy. That's soul therapy. You guys are getting the concept of soul therapy now, right? I'm thinking so. Music is soul therapy. Painting is soul therapy. The arts are soul therapy. My strawberry water is definitely soul therapy. Okay, I'm going to stop and have a quick little vape break here. And we're going to review the lyrics here, okay? I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground, won't be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back down. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got one life. In a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back down. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back down. Hey, I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back down. I won't back down. And I won't back down. I won't back down. No, I won't back down. It's simple lyrics, but like, I love that song. It really does something for me. I don't understand. I just love the song. A lot of people love the song. Anyway, Tom Petty was a Libra. He was born on October the 20th of 1950. And our precious Tom Petty died of a drug overdose on October the 2nd of 2017. Wow. Okay, so he was born on October the 20th of 1950. And he died of a drug overdose on October the 2nd of 2017 at the age of 66. He died 18 days before his 67th birthday. Wow. And 1 week after the end of the Heartbreakers 40th anniversary tour. You know what? Rest in peace, Mr. Tom Petty, and thank you for all the beautiful music you put out there and relatable music, if anything. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because, I've said what I have to say. It was interesting. Sad, though. It's sad in the end. Like, it's just sad because, for Tom, like, when I think of Tom Petty, that was all high school for me. Like, high school, like, we drank to Tom Petty. I remember that was, what song was it? Tom Petty was supposed to be our grad song. Oh, come on. Was it I Won't Back Down? Was it? No. Running Down a Dream. That's what it was. Yeah, like we all listened. Like Tom Petty ran our high school years. So it was Running Down a Dream. That's what it was. I hope that was by Tom Petty or I'm making a total fool of myself. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Running Down a Dream. That's Tom Petty, right? Oh, I can't. No, I can't leave this video and not. I know that's Tom Petty. That has to be Tom Petty. I know we listened to that all the time in high school. And that was supposed to be our graduation song. Running Down a Dream. Come on. There we go. Tell me when that was. Okay, yes, it was Tom Petty, Running Down a Dream. Good. So I almost felt like, I'm in trouble. I don't know my music, but I'm pretty good with my music. Like I really am. Anyway, okay, yes, it was Tom Petty, Running Down a Dream. That's not the song we're covering right now. That is a good song, though. That's like serious achievement song. But anyway, okay, thank you for chiming in. And please, please, please don't turn a blind eye to suffering. And if you can lend a helping hand, please do it. It's time. It's our responsibility as sisters and brothers to help each other. Like we're not enemies of each other. We're all in this world together. We all work on like a universal kind of energetic level. Enough is enough. There's enough pain and suffering in the world. It's really time that we start to rise above in the love vibration. It really is. And when you have to recalibrate your moral compass, you have to do so. And if that's like 10 times a day, some days, then you do it. But not all days are going to be stressful like that. But choose your environments very wisely because you have the wrong people around you and they can take you down pretty hard and pretty fast. So never compromise your values to suit another person's needs. And remember, the more difficult you make your life, the harder it is, the truly harder it is to be free. So please exercise at all times peace, love, forgiveness, and compassion towards everyone you encounter in every situation that may be placed before you. And let today be the day that you say, I'm not going to battle this battle. Let today be the day that you choose peace over war. Okay. And you need to realize that it's time to be the change you want to see in the world. So make sure today, I'm sure, even if you have a few hours left, that you are a better version of yourself than you were of yourself yesterday. And make it a goal of yours that tomorrow when you wake up, you are going to come hell or high water. You're going to do whatever it takes to be a better version of yourself tomorrow than you were of yourself today. And that's how we become the great change. And that's how, we make planet Earth into the utopia that we can be living in. Love conquers hate. Light illuminates darkness. I'm serious when I say that. I just, I listen to my videos and I'm like, you sound like you're lecturing people. So I just kind of cut out the intro, right? But I really mean everything I say. I mean everything I say. So walk in peace, go out there, shine your wisdom, shine your light, spread your love, and, put a smile on somebody's face. And if you're not don't even know how to do that, then, write down some good jokes, put them in your pocket, like a pen and paper, like don't on your cell phone, go old school. And then when you see someone that looks like they need cheering up, tell them a joke. I love it when people tell me funny jokes and I feel like crap. So there is a power in the simple things, right? All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for chiming in. If you liked what I'm doing here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell because, like I said, I'm just giving her. I figure when I crave hearing a song, I might as well research it and share my research with you. More importantly, your voices and opinions really matter to me. So please leave a comment in the comment boxes. I'll read them. I feel honored that if there's one view, I'm honored that someone took the time to come on this channel and check out what I got going on here. It's just really, it's all about music. That's it. I don't want to do politics. I don't want to do conspiracy stuff, but the Great Awakening is here and everybody's got to find their joy. And I find my joy through music, and I know I'm not alone. So, I'm just, I'm using the power of like attract like thoughts to attract the right viewers to this channel so you can enjoy how much I'm enjoying music and the research, right? I'm a writer. So of course words mean a lot to me, and nowadays too many words just like roll off people's tongues like vomit and splatter the ground like a squished tomato. And I'm really, really tired of meaningless words and meaningless music. And I'm feeling like the right people will be drawn to this channel. So you can look at like a community and somewhere where we can enjoy each other's, opinions, and we can speak, safely without feeling judged. And, enough people get aboard, we can start doing some lives and having some real fun. I don't like, I have no problem showing my face. I used to do a lot of videos, but I figure since we're covering music, it makes sense to have an audio podcast thing. I would rather you just listen. Sometimes we get way too distracted with our eyes, right? So just listen, learn, and share and teach me. That's what I'm saying. Leave a comment. Give me suggestions, or, show your, music knowledge. We love this. It's awesome. All right. Take her easy. Love you tons. If you're just about to go to bed and you're resting your head down on the pillow, I wish you the sweetest of dreams. I just want you to go somewhere so fantastic in your mind and just rest. Just rest and relax, and don't worry too much about tomorrow because we're not promised tomorrow. We're really not, right? And if you're just waking up, grand rising, my beautifuls, I hope today is filled with some just beauty. I hope the birds are singing extra loud, and, the sun is shining extra bright, and everywhere you look, you just see smiles. That's all you see. I want the world to smile back at you, but you have to smile at the world in order to have people smile back at you, right? So, brush your teeth, get your shine on, and go out there and show off those pearly whites. All right. All right. Thanks for chiming in. Love you lots. Ciao. Ta ta for now. Bye.